It's the home of the Celtics here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Celtics make a quick stop here in front of their Boston fans just one game before heading back out. Nobody near Irving. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
In that open floor, no guard is a better finisher than Kyrie.
Too long in the paint, he's hit with a 3-second violation. When you talk about rebounding the basketball, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
Now, here is Harden. RJ, the thing about James Harden, whatever your team needs, he can provide at a very high level.
Yeah, beyond the scoring and the passing, if you need 10-plus boards, he can do that for you also. Steals, the man lives in the passing lanes. Each night, he makes an impact in a different way. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Outside Irving. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And Kyrie has maybe the best handles of all time. That's how incredible he is.
Here's Harden. Williams with the block. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack. All going up court.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. For me, what stands out most about Robert Williams is how aggressive he is on the glass.
Yeah, this guy takes pride in grabbing those boards. His teammates appreciate how hard he works. You always want one of those guys on your team.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Now here's Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Now Kessler. Stolen by Brogdon. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got a couple of threes now in the first for Boston. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's Porzingis. Brogdon outside. Tatum a screen. Shoots from the high post. Back to Brogdon. This one for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Clearly, Brogdon has all the confidence in his shot, so when he fires, he can fire without hesitation.
Here's Edwards. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. Just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Oh, Richard, the Celtics, an excellent defensive team. Very disciplined.
Yeah, you don't see them gamble for a lot of steals. They do a great job of just staying connected and challenging shots without fouling.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Here's Edwards trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Outside to Brogdon. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Tatum. James Harden picking up that last basket. Back to Irving. It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. And here's Brogdon from the arc. A rebound by the Jazz. It's Harden with the drive. Oh, and he misses the dunk. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 17-7 run. Porzingis can't hit. Jazz trailed by 10. Driving to the basket. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Inside, here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. Here's George. Pass to Bradley. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's Milton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Offensive rebound. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Yep, it counts.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Anderson outside. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
On the wing, Milton shakes him. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Jordan. Milton grabs the board. Celtics leading by 10. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And you see the open floor speed of LeVert, a great athlete who just needs to stay healthy to reach his potential.
And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got 6.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
They kick out to Hield. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Milton. To the paint. Pass to Wiles. LeVert from outside. The rebound by Anderson. Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Boston leading by 7. Here's Irving. Boston again missing.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
George. Banked in off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Kept alive. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Hands it from downtown. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Anderson's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Young with the steal. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Bradley. And on the way from Irving for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Takes a 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Outside, George. Spins. Softly drops in the floater. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Outside Tatum. Off on the layup.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. They set the pick. Oh, that's blocked. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. He can't hit that time. Celtics leading by 9. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. These Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game at halftime is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. In the corner, Irving with it. Clock at 4. Boston needs to get off a shot. And here's Tatum for 3. Utah with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And that one is good. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And, boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie, getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
Here's Harden, and Tatum pulls it down. Boston leading by 10. It's tipped. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. Left side, Irving. Down low. Stolen by Allen. In transition. Here come the Jazz. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Milton with it. And that one, good. Milton got 6 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Harden can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Hield. A 3. Porzingis inside. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. And that's good. Buddy Hield for 3. Hield's got his 2nd basket of the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts. Way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
1:31 left in the 3rd.
Harris LeVert.
They kick out to Hield. To the middle. Here's Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's a 12-point Boston lead. The 3 from Harden connects from 3-point range. He has 7.
Big 3-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
Pass to Hield. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pocket 6. Now Lyles. Defended by Allen. Lyles no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Utah. They trail by 9 points. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So it'll be James Harden shooting. Tim Hardaway picks one up. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
LeVert with the wide open look. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Hield. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Hield's got 6 here in this quarter.
You should be looking for Hield. What a great pass.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
12 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And here's LeVert. Pass to Lyles. And he banks in the layup. Lyles got his first points of the night. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Celtics out in front. They lead by 11. And right after this,
42.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jazz trailed by 11. Inside, here's Alexander Walker. Terrific assist, a nice finish, a solid play all around.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Irving. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
Good work there as it goes.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Celtics leading by 9. Beyond the arc. And the Celtics another 3.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Tries the spin move. And that one's good, George.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Outside Irving. Over George. Irving can't get it to go. Jazz trailed by 10. Outside Bradley. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Pass to George. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's stolen by Bradley. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Celtics leading by 8. Irving surveying the floor. There's the triple. The rebound by the Jazz. George with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Fade away. Tatum on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Celtics lead by 11. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Coach not happy with the team. He told them, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. We'll see if they listen. Guys?
Thank you, David. Tatum with another miss.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
It's to Porzingis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And check out Porzingis being sly with the pump fake there, pulling his man in close.
Now we know, Richard, you've made your stance on shortening the NBA season very clear. Are you still opposed to the idea?
I am so opposed to it. When you think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Will Chamberlain, Bill Russell, you think about the travel that these guys had to do, and they still played 82 games. They weren't sitting in first-class seats. And now, fast forward 40, 50 years, players can't do that or they want to shorten the game. I'm sorry. Stick with the history. You know, Kyrie really does have some of the best handles in the league, which is why he is so devastating in a one-on-one situation. It's something you got to watch out for.
Harden bounce pass. It's Edwards on the wing. Harden outside. Over Irving. Now Kessler. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
It's good from long range. And the Celtics lead by 13.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Celtics.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Now here's Irving. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more.
And it's coming round again. And I know you called me, but you never said what's wrong. Though in my dreams you saved me, so I guess you can have your song. But it's late in the day. And all I've got to say is it's coming round again. But I'll find my way in the end, 'cause there'll be better times and better days ahead. And the love.
For more, I've got to run. I'm redesigning my build for my career. Stay out of the paint. It's all mine.
If you aren't